About who this man is. All we know is that he was taken to a local hospital for treatment. So far, police have not released his name or an update on his condition. Reporting in Rome, I'm Trevor Shirley, Fox 5 News.
Big salute to that officer. Time now for a look at Sky Fox traffic and the evening rush hour. 75 northbound from the perimeter to Way Green is about 21 minutes right now. 575 north from I-75 on to Highway 92 is another 15 minutes in that northerly direction. You'll also face a few delays on Georgia 400 tonight. It's an 18-minute drive from the top end to Holcomb Bridge. And here's a look now through a DOT camera. This is I-85 near Pleasantdale Road. Now about a 20-minute commute from Spaghetti Junction up to Highway 316. Lisa?
A New York police officer who was shot while on duty has died. Condolences tonight from a city in mourning. And the wait is over. The princess has been named, and it was a name heard all over the world. Up next, what was finally decided on after all the speculation. New York City's police commissioner says a police officer who was shot in the head over the weekend has died. Investigators say Officer Brian Moore was shot while trying to stop a man suspected of carrying a handgun. President Obama spoke today at Lehman College in the Bronx. He talked about Officer Moore's death and the work of the NYPD.
He came from a family of police officers and the family of fellow officers he joined in the NYPD and across the country deserve our gratitude and our prayers, not just today, but every day. They've got a tough job.
Police had charged Demetrius Blackwell with attempted murder. Officials now expect to upgrade that charge. Moore is the third New York City officer to be killed on duty in 5 months.
More protests in Baltimore. Today, police arrested a man on a handgun charge near the scene of one of those protests. It's happening as the Maryland National Guard continues to draw down 3,000 troops that were sent there to keep the peace. 1 week ago, you'll remember, rioting began after the death of Freddie Gray and his memorial service. He was critically hurt while in police custody and died a week later. Maryland's governor plans to keep a state of emergency in place for a couple more days. The curfew was lifted yesterday. Police are continuing to monitor areas of concern. Well, the death toll continues to climb in Nepal more than a week after the massive quake destroyed parts of that country. More than 7,300 are known to be dead now, some of them found on a popular trekking route over the weekend. The impoverished nation has sustained massive damage to homes and infrastructure. There are no clear estimates of the cost of rebuilding. The European Union has approved $22 million in financial support and emergency aid.
A daring rescue after a woman fell from a waterfall happened in Utah yesterday. A woman lost her footing and fell 25 feet from that waterfall. She was temporarily trapped and remained in the water for 15 minutes before friends were finally able to free her from the rocks below. A helicopter hoisted the woman off that mountain. She injured her leg in the fall, but is expected to be okay.
Well, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. The speculation over tonight. That is the name of the new royal baby. The princess is the second child of Prince William and his wife Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge. The baby will be known as Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. William and Kate introduced her to the world Saturday, just 12 hours after Kate checked into London's St. Mary's Hospital to give birth.
Beautiful. All right, gas prices have reached an all-time high this year. Relief from the pain at the pump is coming, but it might not be as much of a drop as you would think. Details on some changes you need to know about. And don't forget, we're giving away Good Day Gas Money. Sign up for your chance to win at gooddaygasmoney.com. Then be sure to watch Good Day Atlanta tomorrow between 6:30 and 7:30 a.m. Now, if we announce your name, you'll have 10 minutes to call in and win a $100 gas card. So good luck to you.
Fox.
Well, if you've tried to avoid the gas station lately, you are not alone. Right now, gas prices are the highest they've been all year.
Yeah, the average price for a gallon of unleaded is $2.49. Now, experts say there is some good news. Prices should start to fall soon. But as Fox 5's Claire Sims reports now, a new law means they won't fall quite as far as they could have.
Every day it seems like it jumps up about 4 cents, 5 cents, 10 cents.
Inside this Domino's Pizza in Emory Village, manager Anthony Winston says he and his delivery drivers know the cost of rising gas prices.
It's hurting our pockets, you know. I can't say that much.
We're paying more at the pump right now.
AAA spokesman Garrett Townsend says gas prices are the highest we've seen in 2015. Right now, a gallon of regular unleaded averages $2.49 across the state. That's up about 30 cents from last month. Part of the problem, the transition from winter to summer blend gasoline. AAA says once refineries complete the switch, drivers should see some relief.
There may be some good news on the horizon.
But that good news may soon lose its luster. Monday, Governor Nathan Deal put his signature on a new transportation funding bill that restructures state gas taxes.
We're looking at probably 4 to 6 cents that the average motorist would pay per gallon.
Those new taxes start July 1st. But in the meantime, Wilson says he's ready for the price at the pump to go back down.
We need it ASAP.
In Atlanta, Claire Sims, Fox 5 News.
Well, over here with David, we're feeling pretty blessed from a weather perspective, aren't we?
Yeah, it's nice because we get the warmer temperatures. The humidity's not climbing to those summer-like levels. So if you notice in the evening, it's very, very nice as temperatures cool off. That's what we expect in here this evening. Let me show you what's happening outside right now. You're looking at temperatures, just a degree or two away from the afternoon highs already. We're 79 in Noonan, 81 in LaGrange, 78 in Gainesville, 74 over in Athens. A little cooler there in the past hour or so. They were in the upper 70s an hour ago. 77 there in Blue Ridge. So as we go through tonight, a mostly clear sky, and watch the temperatures fall down through the 60s. I think we'll bottom out in town at 59. That's what we did this morning. And you can see some low to mid 50s up here across extreme North Georgia, upper 50s there on the south side. And then tomorrow, with sunshine, again, nice warm up, low 80s in many neighborhoods, upper 70s in extreme North Georgia, even some mid 80s down towards LaGrange and Troup County. What we're going to be watching is that area of high pressure building on in here, keeping the big fronts at bay. So we're going to see a lot of sunshine here and just a passing cloud every now and then, but with the southeast wind, can't rule out the possibility of 1 or 2 stray showers in extreme North Georgia, but that is a remote possibility. It will be dry here in the metro area. As far as your forecast goes for the next several days, the way I see it right now, holding on those low 80s, mostly sunny and warmer right on through Thursday into Friday and Saturday. How about the mid 80s? Slight risk of a shower comes Sunday and on into Monday. They'll be very widely scattered. Temperatures remaining warm, though, in the mid-80s, overnight lows in the 60s. We'll continue to fine-tune the outlook for this tropical low that's down across Florida and Cuba. Give you an update tonight at 10.
All right, David, thanks. And up next in sports tonight, a weekend full of emotional swings for one Falcons draft pick. Ken Rodriguez has his journey from Fire to Falcon coming up.
Well, time will prove how fruitful the 2015 NFL Draft was for the Falcons, but for Clemson defensive tackle Grady Jarrett, it is an episode he will never forget. The son of Falcons legend Jesse Tuggle was selected in the 5th round. A dream come true, but that's not the whole story. Less than 24 hours earlier, fire destroyed part of his childhood home in Conyers, where his family and friends were awaiting his selection. As you might imagine, his emotions have been all over the place.
Just like every other draft prospect, I would think would do at home with some friends and family.
I was sitting on the couch with my son and watching the draft.
You know, something a little funny in the house, and
went upstairs and the room was just engulfed in flames.
Before we know it, we all running out the house because, I mean, it's an uncontrollable fire.
We're going to be out of our home for about 5 or 6 months, and that's a little devastating. We've been there 20 years. That's where Jarrett grew up.
Just sitting there watching your house burn is something, you know, nobody wants to ever experience.
A lifetime of special memories swallowed up in one night by a soulless fire intent on destroying a trophy room that contained awards and mementos from years of hard work in pursuit of an NFL career. All gone.
One of the rooms that's just totally destroyed was the room that had all of his stuff from, you know, Pee Wee up until the last awards that he got from Clemson on April 15th. All of those everything is gone.
It wasn't the draft night experience Grady Jarrett had dreamed about, and that had happened on the night he expected to be picked. but was not, only added to the heartache. Things got better on Saturday when the Falcons selected Grady in the 5th round, which led to another sad realization: nothing to wear to the press conference. His wardrobe went up in flames the night before. That's when Falcons owner Arthur Blank stepped in to help.
The Falcons have been awesome. They've been just absolutely wonderful in trying to see what we need.
Grateful that friends and family were unharmed, Grady's childhood home can be fixed. So from excitement to shock and sadness to a new beginning, Grady Jarrett is now a member of his hometown Atlanta Falcons.
From worst to best, you know. So just a roller coaster of emotions in a 24-hour period that I never thought I'd experience, man.
You know, emotions from one extreme to the other, but this is his day and it's a great day.
Absolutely, and yet another reason to vote for or root for one of our local guys. Another big lead loss in a cold fourth quarter shooting did our Hawks in during Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals Sunday. Left me wondering, how could this happen? Hawks came out bombing on the Wizards, leading by 11 after a quarter, and had me relaxed, thinking, piece of cake, right? Well, it turned into mud pie as Bradley Beal ran around scoring 28. Paul Pierce reared his ugly head with 19 points. Hawks couldn't hit the shots at the end, so the Wizards won. The better team did not win, but the Hawks do have to prove they are the better team in Game 2 tomorrow, because right now, when the going gets tough, our guys get a little soft. Just saying.
Maybe turn the heat up a little bit more, get a little more physical, a little bit more aggressive, pick them up further on the court. I think we kind of sat back and let them dictate their offense towards the second half. So I think we got to get a little bit more physical, a little bit more aggressive on both John Wall and Bradley Beal.
I love physical. How about that Kelly Johnson guy, signed to a minor league contract prior to spring training? Now leads the Braves with 5 homers, including 2 in the last 3 games. In case you're wondering, he's 136 career home runs he has. He needs 619 to catch Hank. I'm just letting you know. Oddly enough, he's not in the lineup tonight as the Braves host the Phillies. So Kelly Johnson, now the Braves long ball threat. And how about the guys that filled that role last year, where they're still raking it? El Oso Blanco, Evan Gattis, started the year 0 for 20 with 12 strikeouts. The big guy now has reversed that slide, homering 5 times in 6 games and connecting in 3 games in a row. Gattis homered twice, and the Astros won their 10th straight game, boosting their best record in the American League. Justin Upton hitting .301 with 7 homers and 5 doubles, 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a homer in Sunday's game, 7 RBI in the last 3 games. Well, bless their little hearts. Alex Wood starting tonight, hasn't won since his first start, so he'll be particularly cranky tonight.
Okay.
Let's hope he gets that win, too.
Yeah. You filled it up, my friend. Thanks. And thank you for joining us tonight for Fox 5 News at 6.
Stay connected to us around the clock. Come back for the news. Starts at 10 and the Edge is at 11.
And what's next, K-Rod?
Dish
Say it.
Nation.
Say it. Say it.
Dish